Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Elmer Colon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Elmer Colon.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they got a great pitching performance in the opener of this series, so if they could get anything comparable here or the rest of this road trip, you can bet they'll take it.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Three and two now. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Got it.
Velasquez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about elite defensive outfielders.
And he's in the second safely with the stolen base.
Well, he had to wait a couple of batters before getting his chance to run, but he made it pay off here as he's into scoring position now with 2 away here in the first.
0-1 count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, when you think about it, it's only taken him a few batters to equal what took him 9 innings to produce last time out, and that's the 1 run. They're hoping this one won't be the last one, though, but at least that gets him out to an early 1-0 lead.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, put him down, strike him out. Here we go.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, get away now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Ripped on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Nationals on top, 1-0. Howard Cato will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7, first baseman
Pablo Casto will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season.
One down now. One down.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
And you'll get a look at this here. He starts this thing right on his belt buckle, and he lets it come right back over that inside corner. That's a tough spot.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. Hit hard toward first, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Darren James set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez has a read on it. 1 down. Leading off the inning, Fernando Irizarry, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
catcher Fernando Irizarry.
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side.
I got it.
Herrera is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third.
Number 6, second baseman
Elmer Colon will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first.
And you know, Matty, it was a really good at-bat he put together, too. He saw a lot of pitches, and that's exactly what you want from your leadoff guy.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out now.
Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
center fielder number 14.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Hey, plays 1 now.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nobody.
At the plate, Ronnie Gant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, get ahead right here.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And it's quickly 0-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Washington. They still trail it here 2-1. Enrique Santiago is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
On the ground up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Rolando Reyna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Upton going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Howard Cato is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, no balls and a strike.
One down now. One down.
And this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
1 ball.
1 and 2.
2 strike.
Just overmatched him there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Into the box now, Pablo Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Two down, 2 down.
And he takes strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. The pitcher, Darren James, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation
Chief,
here, guys.
Here we
Looking
go.
to keep this a 1-run game, and he pops up the bunt attempt.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Need you right here, kid.
And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
All you can hope for with your pitcher at the plate is that he has a chance.
Leading off the inning, Trey Turner. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So he's into third there with the leadoff triple as the third baseman's going to come over now and discuss how they want to play things with the runner on third. And this is going to set up an interesting... Whoa, whoa, whoa. They were looking for the hidden ball trick there. And I'll tell you what, it just about worked. Richie Diaz will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game. Elmer Colon comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it was an absolute showstopper. All you can do is get back up there and try to hit the ball hard once again.
Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Even though he swung through that one, you can start to see that the swings are getting a little better here in this fifth inning.
Here we go.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it to second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Oh, and just when you thought maybe you were starting to see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, now this one's going to hurt big time.
2 down now.
Cool. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. 5 innings complete. The Cubbies are in front 5-2. Darren James, the pitcher, digs into the box. So in a definite sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out.
Yeah, definitely the traditional train of thought.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. How about that call?
I don't understand. Got 2 on, nobody out. He has to be bunting
Come on,
here.
kid, get on for us. Here we
Tap
go.
foul at home plate. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gant comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ronnie Gant will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Yeah, maybe a little frustrated after that last call didn't go his way. Now, he's got to make sure he doesn't lose him here on 3-2.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
The right fielder, number
Digging in to try it again, Enrique Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rolando Reyna will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Chopped foul right at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Howard Cato steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And they start him out away with a called strike.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
plays it first.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it. You can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much, much better than earlier in the ball game and getting much better results as well.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In now, Pablo Casto. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase. Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Ball
2-2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty. Still 2-2.
Okay.
3-2.
Wow. Very close with that one. I don't think I'd recommend taking that pitch again on a 3-2, though.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. On the ground to the right side. Rizzo is there. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Nationals 2. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really let his...